You're listening to ConsciousOne.com founder Scott Martineau interview one of Conscious One's influential authors about their books, the ideas behind the books, and their inspiration. Find out more about Scott and the numerous Conscious One authors at www.ConsciousOne.com.
Everyone, for the protocol with Sonia, we generally don't do readings in this call. It's not appropriate for this type of call, but Sonia may have some information that may be helpful to you. One thing she does ask, though, is we state your name and then your birthday is the way she gets started with the call. So following that protocol, we're going to go right to Mickey or Michelle Rudy. Mickey, I know you're right out there.
I'm here.
Go ahead. Say hello to Sonia Choquette.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi, Mickey. When's your birthday?
6/5/53.
And your question?
I don't know if my question is what's eating me, or what's the wall I've come up against? What am I not facing?
I think the biggest wall you're coming up against is that you like to manage everything intellectually, and that it's very hard to open your heart and to really begin to connect with the spirit that you are. You're really trying to manage everything through the thinking center instead of through the feeling center. And I said this in the very first call, we do not create with our thoughts, we create with our feelings. Your feeling underneath it all is fear, and mostly fear of being disappointed. And so I think that it's preventing you from really opening your heart and taking the risk of letting others in your world to help you. And Mickey, this is what you're here for. Whatever you think your heart's desire is, your deepest heart's desire is intimacy. Your deepest heart's desire is to experience personal love and intimacy. And one time a teacher of mine said, the definition of a good relationship is to feel as though what you have to offer is valued, accepted, and embraced. And yet when people sometimes have something to offer you, you may say, okay, I'm fine, I don't need it, I'm good, I'm all together here. And so they take their gifts and go away, and you're not even aware of it. So your guides are coming through saying for the next 6 months, every single time someone says, can I help you, say yes. And if they say how, say, I don't know, I'm open. What would you like to do? And practice receiving, because that's your lesson, and you'll get everything you want if you wouldn't make it so much about intellectually kind of being on top of everything, okay?
Okay.
And you will not be disappointed.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I send you all my love.
Mickey, thank you so much for your call and your persistence. I appreciate you letting me know how important this call was to you, too.
I also want to say something, that every time we have conference calls, one person's question reflects the general energy of the group. So Mickey's call is everyone's call.
Absolutely.
As with every single person that is going to follow Mickey. We all are part of one body of consciousness. So one of the messages tonight is to let yourself receive love. And I have this to say, not in particular to Mickey, but just generally to the listening callers, is get rid of any sense of artificial pride that keeps you needing to be on top of things or looking in control of things or in any way, not being in your heart and being really gently open for the love the universe has for you. Heart's desire is not a proving ground for the best girls and boys. It's a fertile garden for those who will work with the universe to let it move through you because you're so loved. So, on that note, we'll go to the next caller.
Absolutely, and I want to mention to everybody that I didn't mention this in the beginning of the call. This call is being recorded, and we post the call up for you all to listen to later on. And one of the great experiences that we hear from all of you who are participants are that you listen to the call over and over again, especially when you're a question, when you actually have the chance to speak with Sonia. But the real benefit is you hear so many different questions that you may or may not have thought of, that the whole call is really valuable.
Right.
Go ahead, listen to your call over and over again. You're going to hear a lot more than you did when it was live. It's just kind of one of the fundamental experiences. It's very difficult to hear everything that Sonia says to you the first time, but when you play the call over and over, you're going to get so much. Let's see, Sonia, say hello to Christopher, I think, calling in from London.
Hello.
Christopher, you there?
Hi.
Hi, Christopher. When's your birthday?
17th of the 5th, 1973.
And your question?
It's kind of regarding any of the following that are sort of all part of my heart's desires that are coming up. Sailing adventures, Santi Belleza, and finances. So anything that you can offer, or my guides offering guidance.
You have just listened to a portion of an author interview with Scott Martineau of ConsciousOne.com. If you enjoyed listening to this author answer intimate questions about their motivation and ideas, visit www.ConsciousOne.com for more. You can get more information on the authors, choose from several inspirational products, and view unique Wisdom Flash videos. Visit www.ConsciousOne.com.